Well, I think most of us can't imagine driving without maps built into our smartphone. But there's another map that you probably haven't heard of that is catching waves online. And to learn more about it, I have Megan Kelleher from Waze. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, like I said, everybody uses maps on their smartphones when they're driving. Google Maps must be the most popular one. Of course, there's Apple Maps. But what is Waze? How does that differ?
Yeah, so Waze is the real-time crowdsourced navigation app that's powered by the world's largest community of drivers. Across the globe, we have more than 50 million monthly active users who are contributing information and real-time insights into what's happening on the roads and when. Here specifically in Vancouver, we have more than 22,000 map Wazers, which
is that what they call them?
We call them Wazers, not Waze users. So our Wazer community is rolling pretty deep here. And they're driving about 2 million kilometers every month together. So it's a lot of insights, it's a lot of data that's coming our way.
And how long has Waze been around for?
We've been around since about 2008, and organically growing in markets. When we began, it really started in Israel, and now we're in over 185 countries across the globe in 42 different languages. So power of the community and the power of word of mouth has helped us grow.
And if I understand correctly, Google purchased Waze back in 2013.
Yes, Google did purchase us. We're really proud of that relationship. We do remain pretty autonomous though, and so that we can both focus on what our apps are meant for.
Now you're talking about all these information is user generated.
Yes.
How does that work? Because if I'm, say, stuck in traffic and, distracted driving is a big issue these days, how do you input, traffic data into Waze while you're driving?
Yeah, so there's two different ways that you can actually contribute. As a driver, you can contribute passively by just leaving the app open and driving with us like you would a standard GPS. What that allows us to do is we can ping your car GPS every couple of minutes and understand the roads you're on, also understand if you go below a certain speed limit so that we can predict that you're stuck in heavy traffic. So what we always recommend is dock your phone, plug it in, set it before you even start driving, and then once you do, we'll be able to pick up some information. Now, if you're the passenger, different story. You can go ahead and start entering different reports. We have a reporting menu right on the home screen, and this can be everything from construction to hazards to police on the road. You can provide some of those real-time insights.
And this is all happening in real time. And I also see that on that map, you can actually see other Wazers when they're driving around. Why is that?
It's to remind you that you're not alone. So we're all about the community and believing that if we work together, we can outsmart traffic together. By seeing those other Wazers, it reminds you that there are people ahead of you who are providing these real-time insights, so you can trust what you're seeing. Also, it inspires you to contribute back to the app because people are driving behind you and would love the same insights you're getting.
And this is really kind of an interesting thing. How many people are using Waze right now globally?
Globally, it's about 50 million monthly active users, which is a very large number. And that's them every day driving with us. We are more of a commuting tool than the long haul. You can use us for both. But we find a lot of people use us to get from point A to point B because you might know the most direct and fastest route, but you don't know what's happening on that route right now. So if we were about to head out onto the road and start driving, we would know that there's a construction project happening about 2 blocks up. And that's the real-time insight that people have come to rely on from Waze.
Now you mentioned there's a lot of Wazers in Canada. What's the most popular Wazer city in Canada?
Right now it's Toronto. We have about 175,000 monthly active users there, and they drive about 36 million kilometers as a group. Very populated urban city, so that tends to be where we skew the highest.
And how much does it cost for Waze?
It is free.
It's free.
It is a free app, and it's really important to us that it continues to stay free because we want everybody to be able to use it. The whole community should be able to benefit from real-time insights on the road. Okay,
this is the million-dollar question. If it's free, how do you make money?
It's always the fair question. It is actually through our ads platform. Our ads is our business model. And there's 3 different ways that advertisers can interact with you. The first is branded pins, which is very popular. We can literally drive people to your business. So you might see, actually, we were driving here today and Tim Hortons popped up as a branded ad with a little deal for their roll up to win. So that's one way. The other is what we call a stop takeover ad. When you come to a full complete stop at a red light, you'll get almost a digital billboard that'll pop up. It'll have an ad or it'll have some type of information we think is relevant to you at that time. And as soon as you start driving, it disappears, because distracted driving we don't want to encourage. The last, I think, is one of our most popular features, and that is our voices. So advertisers like movie studios, TV studios, even KFC and Colonel Sanders, you can actually become the navigation voice in our app. We've had the Terminator and just finished having C-3PO for Star Wars, and it's a limited edition campaign, but it adds a little bit of fun and character to the app, and it makes it feel personal, because nobody likes being stuck in traffic. Nobody really enjoys commuting, and our hope with the app is that by the design and the voice, it becomes something that's a little bit more fun.
Well, if you hate traffic as much as I do, you got to check this out. Check it out, Waze. It's a great community-based app. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, free real-time crowdsourced navigation app.
Thanks, Megan.
Thank you.